Well, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the stream. I am Charlie Merriman. I'm merry by name, and I'm merry by nature. And my aim is to make you very merry indeed as well. Let me, feel like my microphone slipped down a little bit there. Oh, yeah, okay. No, that's not quite tight enough. Hopefully that's better. Hello everyone. VGC Tuesdays. That's what I stream on Tuesdays. And I was casting EUIC a couple of weeks ago, the Pokemon European International Championships. And this was one of the teams that was there, finishing in 12th place out of more than 1,200 players. Absolutely incredible. Kyle, Living Houses, Shadow, Rider, Calyrex, and Galarian Weezing team. Also with Dragonite, chien-pao, and with Urshifu and Iron Hands too. Not a combination that we see very often, and we'll be diving into the specifics of the team in just a moment. But congratulations to Kyle on that fantastic finish. Got to be totally honest with you, I haven't had very much practice with this team at all. In fact, I've had zero practice with this team. Been a couple of days recently that have taken far longer than they should have done, or at least the days, obviously, they were both 24 hours, that's the standard, but the things I was doing were taking far longer than they should have done, so yeah, a bit push for time past couple of days, but here we are, starting the stream slightly late, but we should still have time to get some good games in, and happy Pancake Day to everyone who is celebrating that and making pancakes. I am looking forward to some later. Anyway, this time last week, I was streaming my sort of debrief after EUIC from my own perspective as a caster. Now, feels good to be back with some battles. Best of one, closed team sheet, of course, not the open team sheet best of three that we'll have seen at the European International Championships. But with that being said, everyone, if you're enjoying the stream as it goes on, please do like and subscribe. It really does go such a long way. That means a huge amount. All my socials linked below as well. Have a following along on there. Maybe you've seen that terrible compilation of jokes that I did, or compilation of terrible jokes that I did from EUIC a couple of weeks ago. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun to make my fellow casters laugh. Or my Mega Meganium sketch I put out recently as well. I do Pokemon comedy skits as well as these streams, as well as vlog events I cast on my podcast, but I'll talk more about all of that in due course. For now, though, everybody, welcome in. Hope your week's off to a very good start, and let's get into it. Hello, Rani, Dill's team. I'm not sure that Dill's made their team publicly available, Ronnie, but if they have, then I have missed that. But I'll keep an eye out for that. How are you doing? Thanks so much for joining, Ronnie, and brilliant that you're able to be around for tonight's stream. I know that's a rare occurrence on a Tuesday. So, here we go. Animus, that is Kyle Living House. The rental code is on the screen right now. Also, it's in the description. Also, Kyle's X account is linked in the description. So, let's talk about Calyrex Shadow Rider first. Psychic, Protect, Encore, Astral Barrage. Calyrex Shadow Rider, of course, with the, well, it has two abilities, thanks to As1 there. The first is Unnerve, meaning that the opposing team will not eat berries. The second is Grimnay, of course. Every knockout that it takes, it gets a boost to its special attack. And welcome in, Stormtrooper in a business suit. Good to see you once more. It's been a little while. How are you doing? We're excited about Pokemon Day. That's something else I'm sure we'll be talking about tonight. Spring Break. Makes sense, Ronnie. Fantastic. So Grimnay means that this Calyrex Shadow Rider can snowball pretty quickly, and with Astral Barrage targeting both opponents on the opposing side of the field, that can get going even faster, and then of course Psychic's doing more damage with a couple of Grimnay boosts too. Encore is not a move we see so often on Calyrex Shadow Rider, but it's such a fast Pokemon. Encore, of course, locks a opposing Pokemon into the move that it just went for. Which can be huge. You can really turn the tides of the battle in your favour, and of course gives you crucial knowledge heading into the next turn, knowing that they can't protect, for example, or can't attack. So especially in this closed team sheet environment, this could go a long way. Then Protect, just keep yourself safe from moves. And then Terra Ghost to boost up the power of Astral Barrage as well. We'll see how well that favours Calyrex here. We've got the Focus Sash too, which is really helpful when we do have that non-defensive terror in Ghost. Now, Galarian Weezing is the next Pokemon we need to talk about. Neutralizing Gas switches off abilities on the field, but not Calyrex's. So, the opposing Pokemon will not be able to use their abilities. Urshifu, for example, with Unseen Fist, normally you can hit through Protect, but when Neutralizing Gas is on the field, you cannot hit through Protect, because Unseen Fist is switched off. Welcome in, Eli. Good to see you. It's got Rocky Helmet as well, so any contact moves into that slot will do a little bit of chip damage. And then Taunt, meaning that the opposing Pokemon cannot set up, can only go for attacking moves. Toxic Spikes, that really does rack up and can break Focus Sashes too. James Beck did a video showcasing this team recently, and quite a few early turns James tried to set up those Toxic Spikes because that little bit of chip does go a long way. And then Dazzling Gleam, good spread damage and chip damage onto the opposing side too. A lot of people at Highlight 8 using this. Oh, I see. I think you played it 3 times yesterday in top 100. Okay, Eli. Well, a very popular team. As I said at the very beginning of the stream, I haven't practiced with it at all, so we'll see how well I'm able to pilot it. But certainly, in a best one closed team sheet environment, very threatening. And of course, how was everyone's Global Challenge runs this past weekend? I wasn't participating myself, but I hope everyone had a good time. Looking forward to hearing how it went for you all. So, Dragonite chien-pao, that's the next combo we need to talk about. Chien-pao reduces the defenses of everything around it, and Dragonite can benefit from that with its physical attacks. Choice Band 2, even more threatening. It's got enough focus so it can't be intimidated and it can't be flinched. Extreme Speed with Terra Normal, priority damage and very big damage at that. Then Outrage, taking advantage of its Dragon typing. Aerial Ace, taking advantage of its Flying typing. Then Stomping Tantrum for coverage. Then chien-pao with Life Orb, because of course the Focus Sash used up on this Calyrex Shadow Rider, bolstering the damage it can deal with its attacks at the expense of a little bit of chip at the end of each turn, or after each attack that it uses. Now with Terrastella to give a one-time boost to any individual type of move that it chooses. So you use Ice Spinner, that for the first time you select it with Terrastella, it gets a boost, but then every other time after that, it will not get a boost. And the same goes for that first time with Throat Chop, or indeed Sucker Punch here, but just one of the two, because they're both Dark type moves. So chien-pao certainly is here for a good time, not a long time, with the Life Orb and the Terrastella. Looking forward to trying out that. Not a common item choice for chien-pao. Then the final two Pokemon, Iron Hands and Urshifu Rapid Strike. So Urshifu with the Choice Scarf. So it's going to be hitting essentially as fast as it can. As I said, Unseen Fist normally means that you can hit through Protect, but when neutralizing gas on the field, we've got to be careful about that. Surging Strikes, 3 strikes, and you're out. 3 hits from that Water type move, Aqua Jet priority, close combat, big fighting type damage, and then U-turn to pivot around. And then we have the Iron Hands, Assault Vest bolstering its special defense. Quark Drive, it can benefit on electric terrain from its most proficient stat will get an extra boost too. Then Wild Charge, big damage, Fake Out to pivoting around, provide a flinch turn, Low Kick. Great in a format like this when we've got so many heavy Pokemon. Low Kick does more damage the heavier the opponent is. And then Heavy Slam, great in something like Flutter Mane. Coverage option there. So Terra Water on this Iron Hands too. So we've talked about Terra Normal, we've talked about Terra Stella. Yeah, Terra Water on the Galarian Weezing here. That means it's going to resist, for example, the Steel-type moves that would threaten it otherwise. Terra Water just to bolster the damage output on Urshifu as well. In terms of neutralizing gas here, so we can switch off the... We've got to be careful, we don't want the Dragonite to get intimidated, for example, because with neutralizing gas on the field and Inner Focus gone, it could well be Sword of Ruin. That wouldn't activate on the field with neutralizing gas there too. I've got to be careful about my own Urshifu and assuming I'm going to hit through Protect when the Weezing's on the field. That's something I need to bear in mind. Otherwise, yeah, as you can see, this team really does like to hit fast and hard, and also catch opponents off guard with switching the abilities off. Of course, if you can deal some significant chip damage and then get that Calyrex Shadow Rider in just to sweep up and get those boosts, Astral Barrage picking off opponents and hopefully get a double boost to your special attack, that's ideal. Weezing and Calyrex is a good lead because, of course, again, Calyrex doesn't suffer from neutralizing gas having its ability shut off. Dragonite chien-pao, always a threatening lead as well. We'll just have to see and feel it out. As I say, I haven't had any practice with this team at all, so we'll just have some fun and see. To be honest, I've been having a little bit of a break from VGC over the past couple of weeks since EUIC, and it's been nice, and I think it's important sometimes to just have that detox, just refresh your perspective, come in with a fresh mindset. So yeah, this will sort of be my dipping my toe back in the water, and very much looking forward to sharing it with you all. Let's not talk about the global challenge. Fair enough, Eli. Fair enough. We'll leave it there. Hello, Jack. Good to see you, my friend. Hope your week is going well. How are you doing? Hope you're having a merry day. You've been trying to experiment with a Reshiram team. It's been solid. Glad to hear that. I know there was at least one Reshiram at EUIC Stormtrooper. It was on day 1. I don't know about day 2, but good for you. What else is on this team? You went positive, so you can't complain about that. Very good, Jack. Very good, yes, in the GC. Congratulations. Double restricted tournament. No worries. Good luck, Jack. Good luck to you. I do want to work on using Urshifu Ability Shield. Yeah, of course. Ability Shield, meaning, of course, that the Pokemon holding that item is still going to have its ability online. So in the case of Urshifu, we'll be able to hit through those protects still. Anyway, everybody, so the rental team is about to go off stream. Take a note of it if you would like. It's also in the description below, along with Carl Livinghouse's X, who created this team. You can see this team in action on stream at EUIC. It was featured there a couple of weeks ago. All right, let's have some fun, shall we? Let's do some competitive Pokemon battling. Yeah, it's been a busy old day at Chazingdra Chocolate Factory over here. Oh yeah, I don't think did I battle all the way to Master Ball in the previous season? I don't think I did. I don't think I had time. Fine, well, we'll take those rewards. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah. Busy day, what with podcast release day tomorrow. Let me just hydrate and focus for this battle. Alrighty. I release podcast episodes on, this is the team we want to use, Wednesdays, and it's featuring Droomish tomorrow. Droomish is a Pokemon content creator. I like to call it Pokemon philosophy. Just sort of taking a deep dive into the video games and like, how are the people feeling here? What motivates Pokemon's fishing NPCs, for example? How do ace trainers earn their title in the games? Such fascinating content. That's coming tomorrow. Don't miss that. Droomish has a really fascinating perspective on things, so I'm looking forward to you hearing that. So then going up against Ben. I wonder if it's Ben Kiriakou. Probably not. But, you know, it's nice to imagine. My casting partner from EUIC. So we've got Whimsicott and Calyrex. They have Tailwind. Chi-Yu, Cornerstone, Ogerpon, Urshifu, we can't tell which style from this preview, and Indeedee. Deedee's going to be immune to our Astral Barrages. We can switch off Sturdy, which is nice. They're not going to be expecting Encore either, I don't think. How's Dragonite chien-pao here as a lead? I don't think it's bad, especially because we have Terra Normal on our Dragonite. We can also get rid of the terrain. If they just Tailwind... Well, I can switch off the Prankster as well, which is very nice. So maybe Galarian Weezing and Calyrex is a good idea. Do we want Hands and Urshifu? Not sure, really. I want to go Weezing, Calyrex, and... Okay, we'll go Dragonite, chien-pao. Potentially Urshifu is quite nice here. What with Chi-Yu, but... we'll see. This is my first ever time using this team, so let's see what we can do. No special guest for episode 50. Ronnie, where did you get that impression? You stay tuned for news about episodes 50. Okay, it's episode 46 coming out this week. We're nearly there, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Once Stockholm is finished, you'll be taking a break from VGC for 2 or 3 weeks. Good for you, Jack. I think that's very healthy. Ben saw streaming and decided to try and pair against you for the content. Yeah, well, that'll be great. I'm not sure it is, Ben. It's going to be the Chi-Yu and Calyrex Shadow Rider. So, their Calyrex, of course, still has their ability online. They do have Snarl here. Yeah, so actually Dragonite and chien-pao would have been a nice lead, wouldn't it? Would have been a nice lead. I have Terra Ghost too, so they could still claim a double knockout here. Not a great position, not a great position. We can switch into chien-pao though, and... I don't like this. We can see what they lock into, I guess. But they could nasty plot. Dazzle and into Pow, I think. Don't love this position. You're the 50th guest, Ronnie. You're the 50th guest, Jack. Who knows? All bets are off. Okay, so we could have double protected there to stall out of Terror. That would have been quite nice. Calyrex. Normal. That's really good to bait out. It also means that Urshifu would have been so nice here. Heat Wave. Oh no. Heat Wave. I thought they'd go for a Snarl. So that's just chien-pao down. It's not awful, but it's certainly not great. Oh, and it's wheezing down. Yeah, I think we lose. This was a terrible lead, wasn't it? This was a terrible lead into my opponent. Chi-Yu and Calyrex. Very threatening indeed. And now they have a Grimnay boost. And their Life Orb. I was expecting Snarl and not the Heat Wave there. But yeah, it was certainly a risk switching in the chien-pao. I'm assuming we speed tie here. So Urshifu would have been very nice. Are you locked in to Heat Wave with Chi-Yu? What was the turn order? Chi-Yu went before the Calyrex, I think. So I think we assume that, probably. We could Stomach Tantrum the Chi-Yu. We want to get rid of this Calyrex. Okay, we're going to Terra Normal Extreme Speed, and we're going to... Ooh, Psychic. But we do have Encore, but I don't think it's necessary here. Three 5 Weather Trio Jack. Maybe. Yeah, Encore doesn't... We can't... There's not much that's useful to Encore my opponent into. Okay, they don't protect. How much is Choice Band Extreme Speed going to do? Okay, it doesn't get the knockout. That's why I went for the Psychic too. Someone dodges the Heat Wave. Calyrex dodges the Heat Wave. That's nice. No burn. I'm assuming that was a speed tie, which we lose. But we do have Focus Sash on Calyrex, so that's nice. And we double targeted into this... No, yeah. Oh, the Life Orb picks it up anyway. So actually, Astral Barrage would have been quite nice. Psychic obviously not going to do anything into the Dark type Chi-Yu. We're now locked into Extreme Speed with Dragonite. There are worse things to be locked into, but yeah, it was just a really bad lead for us against Calyrex Chi-Yu. I guess they were expecting the wheezing Calyrex lead because it's quite common with this kind of team. That's indeed... Okay, so follow me on Immune to Astral. Don't love that. Oh, yeah, okay. Follow me, Heat Wave, so we have to pray for some misses, I think. At least it's not Rocky Helmet. Or we pray that Indeedee is crit by the Extreme Speed. Either way... Oh, for goodness sake, it's Psychic Terrain. We couldn't have done anything there anyway, but yeah, we're locked into the Extreme Speed. Psychic Terrain blocking priority moves. Yeah, well, as you can see, I just blowing the cobwebs out of my VGC gears here. Chi-Yu Calyrex, what have we learned? We've learned... I had to E-Speed Ronnie. I was Choice Band locked. We have learned that Chi-Yu Calyrex is a very threatening lead into Galarian and Weezing Calyrex. I could have also just double protected on that first turn and stalled out the Terror, but might not have gone for the Terror. The Dragonite chien-pao would have been pretty good. Urshifu would have been good as well. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, it kind of all came down to that lead, I feel like. Yeah, actually, it could have been quite nice. Well, we learn. First game with this team, and it's a loss. But we build on that. We build on that. Yeah, my last two, Ronnie. My last two. Nice. Right. Let's convert these into wins, if we can. I mean, we don't have the sound on anyway, so... Right, Kieran. We're not going to hear Kieran in this battle. So then, hello there, Lithorium. Good to see you. I'm doing very well. How are you doing? This is a very cool team. Hope your week's off to a very good start, Lithorium. I'm just getting the old gears whirring again. Getting back into VGC. I've had a bit of a break for the past couple of weeks after EUIC, but nice to do a bit of casual playing. And hopefully we'll do Carl Livinghouse's team justice here, but of course... Kyle is the expert in this team. So we've got Chandelure, we've got Galarian Moltres. Chandelure is really nice into... It sort of walls Zamazenta, for example. It's got a couple of niche matchups, so it's cool to see it here. We can deny a Dauntless Shield boost, which is cool. Wide Guard we've got to be careful of. Yeah, the Zamazenta is slightly annoying for our Astral Barrage, isn't it? Gotta be careful of Nasty Plot, maybe. I think Dragonite chien-pao really threatens my opponent's team, and then in the back... Maybe not the Weezing this time. Of course, in team preview, your opponent doesn't know which Pokemon you're choosing, so just seeing the Weezing, and they won't know it's in the back, might make them play in a certain way that we can take advantage of. So lovely to see everyone's fond greetings to each other in the chat. Glad you're doing well on a little Pokemon break after EOC. Nice, you got your voice back. Good. Pleased to hear it, Lithorium. Yes, it was great to see that you were so enthusiastic at EUIC, but glad that you've rested up. Such a supportive community. Very lucky to have such a community around us. So Rillaboom chien-pao is what they lead. They have Fake Out online. However, we have Inner Focus. So that's nice. We can protect our chien-pao, which doesn't have a Focus Sash, let's not forget. Outrage could be quite fun here. They have Flutter Mane, but... What do we just go for the extreme speed? Do you want a Terra Normal already? Probably not, let's face it. Although... we do have... We are threatened by ice types over on the opposing side, so we'll just go for it. Let's go for it and see. Your voice needed 2 days to recover, Ronnie. Amazing, yeah. To be fair, for a different reason, I think I picked up some kind of EUIC bug. Did anyone else pick up an EUIC bug? Because it took me a little while to get over it, I have to say. But I hope everyone's feeling okay. Okay, that's Focus Sash chien-pao. Yeah, anyone else come down with an illness after EUIC? Just the Icicle Crash into Dragonite. Fine. And U-turn. Your voice was gone for nearly a week, Lithorium. Wow. Oh, wow. So, nice that we can benefit from this grassy terrain here. Hello, Toasted. Good to see you. Hope you're doing very well. Do we have Crash or Spinner? We have Spinner. Which isn't bad. We can get rid of the terrain. So we could E-Speed the chien-pao and Ice Spinner the Rilla. Although the chien-pao protects or switches, I assume. So I don't mind doubling up into Rillaboom, actually. Speed Rilla, Ice Spinner Rilla. Oh my goodness, okay, they're not protecting with chien-pao. The wrong call. Okay, that's just the one shot. Choice Band Dragonite with the Sword of Ruin on the field. Absolutely huge damage. And our chien-pao, that could be a speed tie. And actually, I don't love that I've got rid of this grassy terrain now because Dragonite was healing nicely from that. But it would be nice to recover some of that life orb damage too. Oh well. The big one-hit knockout onto Rillaboom, that's pretty cool. Dragonite, Choice Band with the Sword of Ruin, putting in work. Moltres is your last. Didn't pick up a bug. Good to hear it, Ronnie. I hope you stay that way. Still got a bit of a stuffy nose, Eli. Hope it goes away soon. So we've got our Dragonite locked into extreme speed, which isn't... Well, I mean, we can go for the Moltres. Is it worth switching here? I think we just... A Moltres is obviously a bit of a thorn in the side of Cataracte Shadow Rider, so I think we can just extreme speed our Moltres and... Could even Ice Spinner at 2. It's not going to do much into Zam. They might just protect Moltres here. They don't protect Moltres. Is this going to be a one-hit knockout? It's not. Okay. That's more what I was expecting. Okay, but Ice Spinner just gets rid of you before the Berserk can have an impact. Zamazenta kind of has its pick of the knockouts here. If we did have the Glaring Reason, that would have been nice to deny the Dauntless Shield boost, but oh well. Body Press, easily enough to secure the Chien-pao onto chien-pao, but I don't mind this at all. Because now we can get Choice Scarf, Urshifu in with a big old close combat. Have they terrored? They haven't, have they? What was their lead? It was Rilla and chien-pao. Yeah, so bait out a Terror is nice. Because then extreme speed you're probably not resisting. So yeah, just getting the opponent on the back foot. This team likes to hit fast and hard. So I don't think we need to risk switching anything out here. Although, I don't know. Could go into Cataracte, so we have the Focus Sash anyway. I still think Choice Band Extreme Speed is going to do so much damage. Let's just go for this. See what my opponent's thinking here. Got hit hard with a bug this time, Thorium. Glad that you're feeling better now. Yeah. This winter, around Christmas, around Birmingham, there's been so much going around. So, yeah, I hope that people are recovering, and I hope that those are behind us now, because we're in March. It was a beautiful spring day today. Let's hope it stays that way. It's Terra Dragon. Okay. Well, what we've locked into is pretty good. Extreme speed. Try to see how much damage this does. I still can't quite believe we one-shot the Rillaboom without the chien-pao on the field and with the Dauntless Shield. That's yeah, Amazon takes it pretty well. Body press. Doing what they can here, but we've got a Focus Sash Calyrex. Everyone's thoughts on the Z8 information we got. Yeah, Lithorium. I'm very excited. Part of the reason for that is that it's just been so long since we've had any Pokemon updates. Basically a year since last Pokemon Day in terms of the video game side of things. So just that was such a breath of fresh air, I felt like. And yeah, can't wait for a new Pokemon adventure. How are you feeling, Thorium? And then Pokemon Champions rewrites the scripts. All sorts of possibilities there. So I guess we just Psychic here. They can wide guard, but I mean, then you can't attack. Yeah, fine. And follow up Psychic. Dragonite chien-pao. People always, often, you know, it was good, and then people start to overlook it, but it's always got potential. So it's so cool to see it being used on this team with Choice Band and Terra Normal and Extreme Speed too. Isn't it, Lithorium? Crazy. On the Rillaboom. 6 or 7, Champions stole the show. Of course, Jack, of course. Foresight Skating. Good to see you. Thanks so much for being in the stream. What brings you here tonight? What's your favourite Pokemon? Always a pleasure to see a new name in the chat. Good evening, Rich. Yes, doing well, thank you. A little bit tired. Didn't sleep the best last night, and it's been a pretty full-on couple of days, but doing well. Doing well, thank you, Rich. How about you? Hope all is good for you. I'm looking forward to starting work on my EUIC video. I streamed last week about my experience with EUIC, but I want to put out some content that the likes of which I haven't really seen anyone else do, so I'm excited for that. Hope to get it out, you know, not too long a time. So, yeah, I'm excited to get to work on that this coming week. Now I will rehydrate and refocus. What do we learn there? Dragonite chien-pao is incredible, is what we learned. Extreme speed exerting so much pressure. Yeah, it was just really strong into my opponent's team. And yeah, maybe that's more to my playstyle, actually. Leading that, I mean, as opposed to Galarian Weezing. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, chipping away at things, reducing your opponent's options. That's what I was going for there. All right. Jolly content, that's right, Ronnie. I'm looking forward to doing new kinds of videos. The podcast, I thoroughly enjoy doing it, but the reason why I got into content creation was to do, I love writing, so I'm looking forward to writing scripts and putting some more scripted, essentially, content together, telling a story, and all sorts of videos that I want to make. It's just only so many hours in the day, and when you're doing a podcast too, it's just trying to find the time. But bear with me, and channel membership's coming soon as well. Exciting times for the channel. Can't wait to see what you all think. So then, Koraidon, the winner of EUIC, and chien-pao, Fluttermane, Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, and Urshifu. Very interesting. Weezing does kind of go hard here. Yeah, especially because so much of my opponent's team benefits from the photosynthesis and the sun being set up on from Koraidon. How's Powknight? It's still really good. Let's face it. I think, though, I do want to lead Weezing. And the natural next thing is to go for Calyrex. chien-pao is annoying. Go Ursh, we'll go Calyrex, we'll go Dragonite. Oh my goodness. Nearly ran out of time there. Hope I didn't. Because I'm new to this team, I'm just sort of weighing up all the options all the time. Of course, Kyle, for example, piloting this team at EUIC, built it, went in with solid game plans, knowing how these things work, but I'm just getting used to it now. So, Koraidon Flutter. Koraidon's really threatened by this Dazzling Gleam. They don't know that I have it, but I think they have to respect it. They could Terra Fire, in which case Urshifu is doing super effective, and there's no sun on the field. Or they switch into maybe their own Urshifu. My own Urshifu is kind of threatened. How annoying is Fluttermane for us? Kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. I would like to go Dazzle and Surging Flutter. Great damage. I nearly Terra Watered, and maybe with Terra Water it looks like that would have been a KO. So maybe I should have done that. Flame Charge. Possibly should have Terra Water. It felt too early, but maybe I should have just... How is this going to do to Koraidon? Oh! Nearly just claims the knockout. Which is huge. Because Calyrex outspeeds. And their Flutter Mane is down. Could go with the Dragonite. We could go for the Extreme Speed. What else could they have in the back? I think we go Dragonite, actually. Let's send out Rillaboom. Oh no, with Flame Charge, of course, the Calyrex does not outspeed. Yes. Okay. I came to that realization at the same time as I saw your comment in the chat, Eli. Thank you for that. Do we want a Toxic Spikes here? I'll just Dazzle. I'm going to Toxic Spikes. I am going to Extreme Speed. Try and protect. Now I caught myself out there because I had forgotten that I had my own Weezing on the field and therefore Inner Focus wasn't online, so I was wondering, why did I flinch there? Because the neutralizing gap's on the field. You've got to be very careful using this team, making sure you're on top of things. Do I just go for... Do I go for another Toxic Spikes here? It could be really nice, because the Dazzling Gleam isn't going to do much to the Rillaboom. They could switch. Of course, though, yeah, they could switch into the chien-pao. Who do we think is in the back? Actually, Dazzling Gleam is super effective against any Pokemon out in the back. So I'm going to Dazzle and Extreme Speed, Koraidon. I could have Terrored there as well. We didn't need to. Terror Water on the Urshifu possibly would have been best. Okay, U-turn. So now we see what their final Pokemon is. I'm glad you're doing really well, Rich. That's great to read. Busy day with work, now making pancakes. Lovely. I can't wait for my pancakes later. Yes, happy Pancake Day, everyone. Shrove Tuesday. Question for you all. What do you enjoy in your pancakes? What's your pancake topping of choice? Urshifu. Lovely. And you're poisoned now. Battle Mechanics for ZA. I know what you mean. Metagross is your favourite Pokemon. That's great damage from Dazzling Gleam. Great Pokemon Foresight Skating. Oh, and a disconnect. Well, I enjoyed our position there, even though they just claimed the one-hit knockout on the Urshifu. Dazzling Gleam from the Galarian Weezing was actually the most valuable Pokemon here. Yeah, dishing out so much damage. And Extreme Speed again, applying so much pressure. Shutting off the weather. It's got to be Galarian Weezing as the MVP here. Very nice. Yeah. Well, that's that. chien-pao. No, Urshifu Jack. There we go. The battle mechanics of ZA look really interesting, don't they, Foresight Skating? I know what you mean. I really enjoy Pokemon battle mechanics as they are, of course. And I wasn't such a fan of the strong style and agile style in Legends Arceus, but... you know, I'm open to be pleasantly surprised in Pokemon Legends ZA. We'll have to see. Never heard of Pancake Day. Yeah, Shrove Tuesday, Ronnie. You make pancakes. Butter and sugar. Interesting. I'd go for lemon and sugar, I think, myself. Banana and toffee sauce. Oh, wow. Decadent Lithorium. Love to see it. I love golden syrup, too, has to be said. Just depends what you're in the mood for. That's understandable, Eli. Nutella. Not boring, Jack, no. Sounds really delicious to me. Great, well, that's another win. Let's rehydrate. And refocus. And we keep going. Please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying, everybody. It would mean a huge amount. Show your support for Carl Livinghouse's 12th place EUIC team out of more than 1,000 competitors. Absolutely incredible achievement. And And if you want to try out the team yourselves, the rental code is in the description below. Got my socials linked below too. I'm at Chazingdra across everything. Hop into my Discord community, Chazindra's Chocolate Factory. It'll be a pleasure to see every one of you in there. Continuing to share our love for the Pokemon video games off stream. But for now, it's Calyrex Ice Rider and... Is that? It's Landorus Therian. Yeah. Wow. Double Intimidate on this team. Landorus Therian has disappeared off the face of Pokemon VGC. So interesting to see it here. Frigoroth, Urshifu, and Fluttermane. So their Calyrex, of course, ignores the neutralizing gas too. If I lead Weezing and Calyrex, which seems to be sort of the go-to for this team, I can taunt their Calyrex for a start to deny Trick Room. And they might not be expecting that. I'm Terra Ghost, so I've got to be careful of the Incineroar. I can on-call though too. I think I do like the Weezing and Calyrex leading in the back. I like Urshifu and I like the Dragonite. How's chien-pao here? Pretty good. Just don't think it's amazing. And then the Iron Hands... like, solid. I don't know if it's offering much more than what my current pieces offer. Lemon and Golden Syrup for you. Wow, the combination rich. Haven't tried that before. Frigoroth and Incineroar. You're making American-style pancakes tonight for yourself, and kids want Nutella. Very good. Well, enjoy them. Bacon and maple syrup. Ah, very good, Rich. Very good. So, Calyrex pretty threatened here. We can... They can flinch the Weezing so that they get the Trick Room up. And they're protected from extreme speed with Armored Tail. Leading Urshifu would have been nice. I'll try and shut down this Frigoroth, and I can just protect and then Encore, actually. I don't mind that. Might not be the best option here, but at least we have that. Oh! They let me get the taunt off. Are you Mental Herb? You're not Mental Herb, you went for knockoff into the Calyrex. Oh, foul play. Wow. Okay. At least the Frigoroth is taunted. Now we just have to deal with it. We can Toxic Spike. Not sure where that gets us, though. Don't really want anything coming in to take a knockoff, but at the same time, Calyrex is going to. It can't do much here. Set up Toxic Spikes and switch into Urshifu. I'd rather lose the choice Scarf on Urshifu than the choice Band on Dragonite. Not often that you see Weezing moving first. There you go. Knockoff, yes. Psychic. Oh! That's huge damage! Surprised to see it wasn't a crit, to be honest. Now then. I could have Protect here. And with Urshifu... I guess we've got to target down this Farigiraf already. As long as it doesn't Protect, because Neutralizing Gas shutting off abilities. Go for another Toxic Spikes. I don't know if it's worth it. We will Protect. We will... Terra Water. I'm going to get rid of the Farigiraf as quick as we can. It might be a premature Terra, but let's hope not. Hoping for the best. You don't know what to expect. Yeah, exactly, Foresight. Only time will tell. Looking forward to playing a new Pokemon game, either way. So, Wheezing is protecting. Okay. Go for Fake Out. That must have been a timeout or something. You're not Rocky Helmet. The Terra Water is a little bit excessive there, wasn't it? Although, if we hang on through this, which we do, okay, maybe it was the right call. You are leftovers. Wow. Okay. Huh. Does Dazzling Gleam get the knockout onto Farigiraf? Because it'd be so nice to go for the Surging Strikes into Incineroar. Huh. No special attack investment. I can't be sure. I'll Dazzle, and I will Surging Strikes Farigiraf. We did have the Choice Scarf knocked off, so I could have switched that up, but anyway. Another disconnect. Surely that was a mistake. Or maybe they just thought, well, if I can't get Trick Room, then I lose, which is still premature. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. That's a little bit early to disconnect there, but GG, I guess. That's 3 wins with this team. Sheer Force better for Lando. Well, I don't know. Landorus Therian and Landorus Incarnate just do different things, don't they? You can see the rest of this turn play out, at least. So there we go. So, just that with Terra, Incineroar became even better. Urshifu was the better Scarf user and Rillaboom the better Assault Vest user. I guess you're right, Eli, yeah. That's true. Also, though, Calyrex Ice Rider, you know. Shuts down Landorus Terran pretty convincingly. It does have Intimidate, and you know, you do have Landorus Incarnate, but yeah, I guess so. Incineroar has more of the supportive moves, I guess, that Landorus Therian doesn't get. Trying to take the Calyrex Shadow Rider off the board. Yeah, exactly, Jack. And good evening to you, Double T. Hope you're having a very merry day. Hope it's about to get merrier. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. Always good to see you. Made 2 people rage quit. Thank you so much, Lithorium. Yes, I guess I have. Unintentional. Hopefully not too much rage there, because, as I say, that last game in particular... seemed a little bit early for that, but there we go. True, Ronnie. I'm too merry to make people rage quit. But, hey, that's on them. That's on them. And hello, Araf. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a merry day. Hope it's about to get merrier. We're on a 3-win streak so far with Carl Levinghouse's 12th place EUIC team. So let's just debrief about that game a bit. Yeah, Calyrex Shadow Rider, they really led to counter that. Switching the Urshifu was nice. Terra Water on the Urshifu was excessive. But the Taunt on Wheezing, we cannot underestimate that. Because Farigiraf then was just kind of stuck on the field. Yeah. So sometimes I guess the lesson from that is I've got to be more conservative about my Calyrex Shadow Rider, not necessarily leading it. It does have on-call though, so it can be quite nice to lead. Because there have been a couple of games where I've just had to switch it out on turn 1. So just got to bear that in mind. But I'm liking how this team plays, for sure. Okay, well, anyway. Let me decompress and we'll keep going. Alrighty. Welcome in, everybody, if you're just tuning in. Thanks so much for being here. Congratulations to Carl Livinghouse as we reach rank 8 in this new season. I didn't have enough time to do much battling last season in the in-game ladder. So yeah, we've reached rank 8. Thank you for tuning in to witness that. And please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying. I'm nearly at 800 subscribers, which is very exciting. If you could help me along to reach that, that'd be hugely appreciated. Got my EUIC video coming soon. Got my podcast episode with Droomish, discovering life stories of people in the community and the 6 Pokemon on their dream team. As I say, it's content creator Droomish tomorrow. He does sort of Pokemon philosophy videos, I want to say. It's hard to define, I mean, but that's what I'd say. Hope you're looking forward to that. It's going to drop overnight on the audio apps and 3 p.m. UK time tomorrow on YouTube. Were you at EUIC? What do we think of the Pokemon Presents? Let me know. This is an incredible team. Sableye, Kingambit, Garganacl, Moltres, Cantonian Moltres, Entei, and Calyrex Shadow Rider. This is what it's all about. We love to see this kind of team. Now then, what do we want to do here? Sableye. It is Life Up chien-pao after this is Carl Livinghouse's 12th place EUIC team. Sableye, Gravity normally, but that's with Groudon, maybe less so here. Kingambit you don't see as much. Garganacl we've got to be careful about stalling. Let's get into Ghosts as well. Wide Guard I've got to be careful of. Cantonian Moltres, I wonder what you're doing here. Entei, maybe that is Choice Band, Extreme Speed stuff. Terra Normal maybe. Calyrex Shadow Rider. So Weezing is pretty nice, isn't it? Kingambit's pretty threatening though. I like Weezing and Urshifu and Ryder and Dragonite. Oh my goodness! I think I was just about in time there, but I've got to be really careful about that. Quash certainly is a good move on Sableye. I believe it started out as Sableye's signature move as well, Ronnie. Yeah, Quash means that the target of the move moves last in the turn. Moltres and Sableye. This is so cool. Oh, I tell you what though. Leading the Calyrex Shadow Rider would have been great as well. I love that fire animation on the Moltres, and it's shiny. Looks majestic. So, Moltres pretty threatened here. We can taunt the Sableye. I think that's probably a good idea, to be honest. It's pesky. Could just Dazzling Gleam as well. I could Will-O-Wisp. Which would be very annoying. Could Double Protect, I guess. They could taunt me, I suppose. Don't think I mind a Double Protect here, you know. Oh, I can't. Alright then. Let's hope they don't Will-O-Wisp. They're going to Terra. That's unsurprising. It's probably the Moltres. Probably should have called that. I should have gone to the Sableye too. Ugh, Terra Grass, sure. Yeah, I just ran out of time there. Please don't Will-O-Wisp my Urshifu. I assumed, oh, I'll Double Protect, but of course my Urshifu has the Choice Scarf. Okay, well they're not Will-O-Wisping. They might just go for a big... Oh, it's Rocky Helmet too. They might just go for a Brave Bird or something, which would be bad. That would be bad. Don't run out of time. This is the lesson from this, everybody. Don't run out of time in your move selection. The Rocky Helmet did more damage to us than we did with Surging Strikes to the Moltres. Heat Wave. Okay. That's fine. I called it. I called that Will-O-Wisp was happening. You know what, though? Would I have switched in either of the other two? Probably not. Right. I could / should have taunted that Sableye. Let's try and get rid of it. Let's Dazzle and let's Surging Sableye. It's respectable damage. Dazzle should put it in range of follow-up attack, maybe even the Astral Barrage. Not sure it hangs on. Burn means that doesn't really matter though. Yeah. You berry. Citrus. Okay. Encore into Dazzling Gleam. I don't think I mind it. Don't think I mind it. Who do I want to go into here? I guess the Calyrex. So, we could switch in the Dragonite here. I wonder if Dazzle plus Barrage gets the knockout onto Moltres. Might be close, but I'm down to try. Could Encore them into Encore. Ooh, maybe we Terra Ghost here. Should we Terra Ghost? Let's do it. Showing off one of the fun techs of this team. Entei. Okay, but Moltres stays in. Hopefully we get snowballing here with a KO. We should do a Terra Ghost. And yes, of course, Ronnie, with neutralizing gas, switching off the Prankster so Will-O-Wisp doesn't go first. Okay. Let's get the knockout, shall we, Calyrex? Lovely, oh my goodness. And the Entei brought down so low. Crikey. I wonder if the Dazzling Gleam will pick up the knockout. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't, but it would be amazing if it did. It does. Wow. I say that because this Glare and Weezing has no special attack investment. We're going to have a third Rage Quit. That's the real meta that's going on here. Sableye comes back. Calyrex are looking at a +2 here. Oh wow, they didn't bring their Calyrex. That's fun. And we've got in the back Dragonite, which has Stomping Tantrum that can deal with a Kingambit. Very nice, very nice. We could... We've got a Focus Sash with this Calyrex anyway. So yeah, let's just Dazzle and Astral. We're no longer double weak to dark, so that's nice. Let's see. I'm interested to see how much damage you do to King Gambit at +1 with Terra Ghost too. My Terra Ghost Calyrex calculations are not very well versed, because of course we rarely see it. Okay, Calyrex takes it really well, as you can imagine. Gotta be careful of the Sucker Punch here, of course. But then again, yeah, Dragonite just comes in. Sucker Punch is always going to be a threat, so I don't really need to mess around with that. Dazzle and good on call. Being on called into Sucker Punch though is probably not the worst. Just go for another Astral. Calyrex with the Terra Ghost, potentially the MVP in this game. We can't ignore how much damage how useful the Wheezing is too. Yeah, I guess you're right. AV Gambit, Araf. Although it's still taking a lot of damage from the Dazzling Gleam. Basically, this Galarian Wheezing, even with no special attack investment, so threatening. 105. Right. Well, we've ended the Encore, but I think Dazzle is just still our best option. And Stomping. Perfect. They've terrored already. Moltres into Grass. Lovely. And that's a 4th win in a row. Wow. Oh, this is good. I'll be honest, I was slightly nervous coming into this stream because, you know, you got to do this, you got to practice with Wheezing modes. It's not the most intuitive to learn when to switch it in, when to switch it out. Granted, I haven't actually been doing much switching in and out of Wheezing here. But it's going well. It's going well. And not surprised, you know, Eli, you said this team has been very popular recently. Not surprised to hear that. Given how well, in my experience at least, it's been performing. So that's exciting. Yeah, so that battle, targeting the Moltres was a little bit obvious. But just, you know, Calyrex able to come in and sweep away, you know? I should have taunted the Sableye as well. Yeah, and all these things, these are definitely decisions I was on the cusp of making. I was just running a bit low on time. As I say, I'm slightly tired today, so there's that. But anyway, Calyrex Shadow Rider can really just turn things around, especially with the Terra Ghost. Just getting rid of pieces on the opponent's team, paving the way for success. Whittling down the resources, so crucial. So, yeah, okay, nice, well, we love to see it, we love to see it. Last Gleam crit the Gamut, did it? Oh, I missed that, Arif. Did it really? Yeah, I must have missed it. Himina Galindo, hello, good to see you, thank you very much. Yeah, the matches are going well, thanks, Himina. Hope you're having a very merry day as well. How are you doing? It's been a little while. How is your week going? What do you think of the Pokemon Day news? Excited to hear all of this stuff. Great to see you back in the stream. So then, I shall rehydrate. And refocus, and we continue. So, okay, one battle away from rank 9. I feel like Pokemon Champions could be absolutely incredible for competitive Pokemon. I was watching Wolfie's video on his thoughts on Pokemon Champions yesterday. And to make it more accessible, to be able to build a team more quickly in Pokemon Champions battle with it. Well, of course, we don't know finer details, but that could be absolutely game-changing. What do we all think of Pokemon Champions? Oh my goodness! I've just seen this team. Not one of these Pokemon, apart from the Indeedee, is meta. I love to see it. We love to see this. Frostmoth, Feraligatr, Espeon, Palkia and Rhyperior. Okay, well, what have we got to be careful of? Magic Bounce from Espeon, reflecting sort of status moves. Got to be careful of Wide Guard from Frostmoth. That's annoying for Calyrex with Astral Barrage. For Alligator, I really am not too sure, to be honest. I know it gets Dragon Dance, but Sheer Force, I think it has as its inability. Palkia, Spatial Rend, Dragon and Water type. Dazzling Gleam is nice. And then Rhyperior, Lightning Rod. So I've got to be careful about Iron Hands if I were to bring that. Right, okay. Running out of time again. This feels like Dragonite, Chien-pao, and Calyrex and the Weezing. We might not even need Weezing here. We could just go on the offense, but go that classic double up. A duo of duos, if you will. The idea here is to just heavily weaken the opponent's team with Dragonite, Chien-pao, paving the way for Calyrex to sweep with Astral Barrages. Cannot wait to see this team come out. Palkia and Frostmoth. Shiny Palkia too. Very cool. So, we do have Outrage with Dragonite. It could just be offensive Frostmoth as well, so I've got to be careful with my double weak Dragonite to Ice. Like a Terra Normal. I have Double Dark on my chien-pao. And no Focus Sash. I've got to keep reminding myself. Ooh, I could Aerial Ace, couldn't I? Into the Frostmoth. Extreme Speed, generally more useful, though. I want to Extreme Speed Frostmoth. Oh, they could switch into the Indeedee. Oh, well. And Ice Spinner, Palkia. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, really interesting, isn't it, Ronnie? I want a double restricted. Yeah, you can't win them all. I'm glad. That's a good attitude to have, Jack. Good attitude to have. So let's see what Champions offers. We all are, Jack. We all are. Palkia Protect's fine. Weakness Policy Rhyperior. That'd be cool, Ronnie. Sheer Force, Life Orb, Liquidation. That's... Oh my goodness! The Terra Normal Choice Band Extreme Speed just one-shots the Frostmoth. I wasn't expecting that. Wow. Looked like maybe they were attacking with the Frostmoth as well. Maybe Quiver Dance or something. Sheer Force, Life Orb, Liquidation. Very fun. Good old Feraligatr. I love Feraligatr. That is probably going to be... And here it is! That's probably going to be my first partner of choice in ZA. Totodile. What are we all choosing? Totodile, Tepig, or Chikorita in Legends ZA. Oh, Feraligatr is so cool. I need to shiny hunt this in Scarlet and Violet. If you're a fan of Feraligatr, tune into my shiny hunting stream tomorrow, 5:45. Totodile in Generation 2. Let's have a throwback. We're nearly halfway to odds. Maybe it'll shine tomorrow. Anyway, let's just focus on this battle, shouldn't I? I think I want to Extreme Speed Palkia this time and Throat Chop Feraligatr. I kind of want the Feraligatr though to put on a good show. So let's see who's terroring. Palkia into Water. Okay. Well, I didn't go Ice Spinner into that slot this time. How much damage is Extreme Speed going to do? What? Well, there you go. Sword of Ruin on the field. Just gets the one-shot. Surely it would not have done if Sword of Ruin wasn't active on the field. That is unbelievable. There it is. You called it, Jack. Life Orb Liquidation, yeah. Feraligatr doing its best Landorus impression. It's great damage, but not enough. Great combination, that. Wow. Okay, well, chien-pao Dragonite, look out for it, everybody, because Terra Normal Choice Band with Sword of Ruin on the field. That's crazy. You loved the news, him and the video of ZA was great, wasn't it just? Can't wait to visit those wild areas. More excited about Champions. Yes. Such exciting stuff coming for us video game players. Thought it was the right level of news that they revealed. It was great to see. My favourite Pokemon, Forsyth's getting the clue is in my online name, Chazingdra. It's Kingdra. Chaz plus Kingdra. I love Generation 2. You can actually see Kingdra chilling behind me here. Love Generation 2. Water Dragon, I think, is such a cool combination. I love the design. All sorts of reasons why I love Kingdra. Zamazenta will be even stronger in double restricted. Yes, that's true, Araf. That's true. When and if we get double restricted. Shiny Sizzle for ZA. Nice, Jack. That'll be great. Totodle's probably there. All attempting. Totally agree with you there, Rich. So, there's Espeon. They've terrored already. We can extreme speed now the Feraligatr. I love Espeon too. In fact, those two Pokemon are on my Dream Team and Pokemon Silver Dream Team quest that I'm doing. But of course, Shiny Feraligatr. And we can Throat Chop the Espeon. Battles cancelled, yes. Well, GG, that's our 5th straight win with this team. Wow. Wasn't expecting this to happen, to be totally honest with you. Not because of not any downplaying of the team. Far from it. Just because I felt pretty tired. Wasn't totally in the mood for battling tonight. But hey, we love to see it. Chien-pao Dragonite. A very fun combination. Go Chikorita. Very cool, Araf. Yeah, we'll have to see what these Pokemon will evolve into. Right. More water for me. Stay hydrated, everybody. Not a rage quit. That's true, Ronnie. That's true. Just the forfeit. So then, it was just those extreme speeds picking up knockouts. One-hit knockouts. Everyone said that even on the Palkia. I still can't believe that with the Sword and Ruin on the field. But huge. The idea was to sort of soften things up for the Calyrex and then come in and sweep and get all those Grim Nay boosts, but didn't even need to. Just Dragonite and Chien-pao won the game in themselves. Nice, interesting. Well, I shall refocus. And we keep going. Would be cool to see, hey, there we go, we're up to rank 9. Will we reach Ultra Ball tonight? I don't think we'll have time to reach Master Ball, but Ultra Ball would be cool. Let's see. A shame we don't see more Sheer Force Life Orb for Alligator, given how well Sheer Force Life Orb Landorus has done. But yeah, I don't know, I guess his stats just aren't what you'd want them to be. You'd almost need the Sheer Force and Life Orb to give it respectable stat when, of course, in competitive Pokemon you want to capitalise. Make even stronger what's already a strong Pokemon a lot of the time. But anyway, very cool to see. Very cool to see. Hello, Lou. You have a tea. Well, cheers to you and happy Pancake Day. You're having pancakes, Lou? Hope you enjoy them. We're on a bit of a win streak here, and Lou, oh my goodness, we've got a Gastrodon. We've got a Gastrodon on stream. It's the pink one, it's not the blue one. I apologise, but still, at the time you come in, we got a Gastrodon. Hello, Rachel. Good to see you. Happy Halloween indeed. I'm thinking with channel memberships, Rachel, maybe some viewer battles will happen. That's what I'm saying. Channel membership's coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But for now, you're leaning into Chikorita as a starter, Ronnie? Very tempting. Very tempting. This is another really cool team. We're getting them all tonight. Iron Moth, Sableye, Gastrodon, Hisuian Lilligant, Incineroar, and Koraidon. You certainly did, Lou. You summoned it. So Weezing, again, huge. This team really benefits from the sun. Calyrex. I mean, the Incineroar is obviously a bit threatening, but... Or maybe we go with the Urshifu? Although, yeah, they have Gastrodon. I think I like Urshifu here, and I like Calyrex, and I like, as ever, the Dragonite. Alright, let's try this. On above average speed on Cheerful's Life Orb Pokemon, can't deal damage if you get outsped by everything like Feraligatr. I guess that's true, I guess that's true. Blue Gastro Lithorion, vote for that. Very nice. Hello Shay, good to see you. Yes, I posted in the Discord, Shay, and it's good to see you here now. Lilligant and Incineroar. I quite like the lead that we went for. Great to see you here. Hope you're having a merry day. You agree, Ronnie? Both Lou and Alan, yes. Right, so. No Intimidate from Incineroar either. Could we have about the Leaf Blade from Lilligant? However. Incineroar surely switches. In fact, yeah, they could switch into the Gastro if they brought it. Have they brought it, though? I could see them bringing it. So we could close combat, actually. That might be better. That's probably better. Dazzle, and we could actually... Close combat with the Incineroar, Okay, sure, they can fake out. That's terrifying. Because now the Surgery might just go down. Oh, they go for the Sleep Powder. And Weezing dodges. To be fair, that's really not the worst that could have happened there. Even if Weezing had gone to sleep, I mean. Because you've still got the neutralizing gas on the field. However, got to be careful about this Sleep Powder now. But we can't really do much about it, to be honest. So let's go for another... Dazzle, and then... I guess we go into the Lilligant. Or close combat. Yeah, okay, they switch. Gastro. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't Surging Strikes. Here's the Gastrodon, Lou! Taking a big close combat, so apologise that you had to see that. U-turn. So that could have been a KO onto the Incineroar. I don't mind this, though. Although, we do want to weaken that Incineroar for the Calyrex in the back. If it's Lilligant coming out, then they just go down to a Dazzling Gleam. That would be amazing to see. But then if it's Koraidon, they take a double super effective Dazzling Gleam. So, ooh, wow, okay. Bold. From my opponent, how much damage is this doing? Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. And it's leftovers on the Gastrodon. Okay. Collision Course or close combat into the Urshifu. Should we get the knockout? But we do have Choice Scarf. We can Dazzle again. Who do you want to get rid of here? Koraidon, surely. They could protect, and they actually can protect in front of it because neutralizing gas is on the field, so Unseen Fist is switched off. Yeah, I will close combat the Koraidon. That's our 6th win in a row. Weezing is just wreaking havoc. And wreaking is the operative term here. It looks pretty smelly. Let's be honest. Although, as I was reminded in using this team, Galarian Weezing's lore is that it takes impure air and purifies it. So, around its face, it's pretty smelly, I guess, but then the steam coming out the top, that is pure. So, what worked for us there? The Weezing just putting on pressure even though it wasn't offensive. Again, the Sleep Powder miss I don't think was too crucial, even though it was great chip, well, more than chip damage onto the Koraidon. Because the Urshifu was threatening a lot. Yeah, we kind of just got them on the back foot, which is great to see. So, Weezing and the Urshifu is good lead. It's often good not to lead the Calyrex, I find, or I have been finding over this stream, just because it can be in a very, very vulnerable position and people lead to counter it. That's good to know. We didn't even need to switch Pokemon in that battle again. Very nice. I gotta say as well, I'm not playing perfectly by any means. Multiple turns and multiple battles, I know I sort of didn't make quite the right call. But it goes to show that sometimes you can overthink these things. So we'll take that. We'll take that. Thank you very much for the support, everybody. I think it's the 4th quit, actually, Lithorium from an opponent. We had another non-rage quit just before now. So, hey, yeah, we do love to see it. And congratulations, Jack. 1-1. Great. Figured out your TCG would help if I could talk. TCG deck. That's right. Royal Ready, yes. Featured on the podcast. You can check out that episode. It was episode 10 of the podcast, I believe, Shay. So if you haven't listened to that chat already, hope you enjoy it. And tell us about your TCG deck. Bit of a tongue twister when you're a bit tired, I gotta tell you. Right. Rehydrate. Refocus. All right, we'll keep going. Likes and subscribes, hugely appreciated, everybody. Thank you very much. I'll be back streaming tomorrow, 5:45, with my Pokemon Silver Dream Team quest. We're going for Totodile, nearly half odds. Let's see if it shines tomorrow. Been loving doing some retro shiny hunting, to be honest. I love competitive, I also love casual and shiny hunting and challenge runs. Just everything the Pokemon video games have to offer, so if that sounds like you, this is the channel for you. Nearly 800 subscribers, so all subscribes, hugely appreciated. Speaking of challenge runs, on Thursdays, I do my Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Ledian solo quest. We're at the Elite Four. Flint has been causing some issues. I need to do some leveling up on Ledian before that stream. But then who knows, maybe we'll finally beat the Elite Four. A quest that we started in November. Maybe it will all come to an end on Thursday, so that's going to be 5:45. Shiny hunting tomorrow. Soloing the Brilliant Diamond Elite Four with Ledian. And I've soloed the game up to that point with Ledian on Thursday. Hope to see you there. Look at that, 6 wins. 6-win streak. Very, very pleasing. And congratulations to Carl Livinghouse on this fantastic team. And 12th place at EUIC because, yeah, clearly putting in work. Now that we've had EUIC and we're pretty familiar with Regulation Set G again, maybe it's time to just experiment with the spice, you know? Try out things like Sheer Force Life Orb for Alligator and see what we can do. That's what Pokemon offers, right? You can be incredibly creative. It just play for your own ends. It could just be for fun, not even going for the wins. But certainly nice to have been on a bit of a streak here. Rotation around the corner. You built a Lily's Clefairy deck. Makes all dragons weak to Psychic. That's cool. Sounds good, Shay. I basically know nothing about the trading card game, so thank you for illuminating me. And we finally have a slightly more standard team here. This is the 6 Pokemon that won the World Championships in 2024. Piloted, of course, by Luke Jarabelli. Miraidon, Whimsicott, Iron Hands, Urshifu, Frigoroth, and Pokemon Hearthflame Mask. So, what do we want to do here? Do I want to shut off abilities and go with Calyrex? Frigoroth could be a bad lead for that. Chien-pao Dragonite. Miraidon just puts on so much pressure, doesn't it? I'm a Tailwind too. How's Iron Hands? Iron Hands not bad. I think Iron Hands, D-Knight, Weezing, and Calyrex. I'm really not sure, to be honest with you. I want Iron Hands, D-Knight so that we have the option of just, you know, dealing big damage. Oh, I'll tell you what, though. Chien-pao to get rid of the terrain would have been really nice. And maybe it should have been Iron Hands and Chien-pao. Okay. Whimsicott and Ogerpon. Because I might have changed items and things on this team, so I can't assume that it's the same as the world's winning team. Could go Aerial Ace even into the Ogerpon. Heavy Slam Whims. I could have Terra Normal Extreme Speeded. Is Miraidon coming in? It's Frigoroth, okay. Interesting. So presumably Miraidon is their last. Nice, that's just a one-shot. Would be lovely to have Weezing out here so that we could taunt the Frigoroth. I should have thought about that. I need to get better at thinking Eternal 2 ahead. And there's Miraidon. Oh wait. Did I lock into Aerial Ace there? Or was it Extreme Speed? I can't remember. We'll find out soon. So we can switch in the Weezing, turn off the Hadron Engine. Are they going to set up Trick Room here? They just go for Helping Hands, surely. I don't know. Maybe they do because they think Calyrex in the back, which it is. I'm just going to go all in on the offense, and it was Aerial Ace. Okay. With their Electric Seed, yeah, okay. Unhelpful, but no, they do go for the Helping Hand. Volt Switch. It's unbelievable damage, isn't it? That Miraidon dishes out. I don't mind that loss too much. I don't know if I should, but I don't mind it too much. So back into the Whimsicott. Okay, that's good damage. So, we go Weezing here. We could taunt the Frigoroth, so we can't go for Helping Hands. Let's go for Psychic Noise. They can't Pranks the Tailwind here. Have they terrored? I don't think they have, no. Heavy Slam. Actually, the chip damage from Dazzling Gleam could be huge onto the Frigoroth because as long as Calyrex can just pick it off with a Psychic, then we get that Grim Neigh boost. Yeah, I think we Dazzle. Okay. So it's not Prankster, but they're just faster anyway, so that's not great. Really? Oh, I thought it must have been a crit. Well, we were on such a good streak. We could still win, I guess. They've got up the Tailwind, though. The crit is very annoying, though. Dazzling Gleam potentially even picks up the Frigoroth. They have 3 turns of Tailwind. We have Focus Sash, so that's nice. Do they just target the Calyrex here? So I can protect with it. Where do we think they target? Have I terrored? I haven't. Gonna protect. They might predict this, but oh yeah, they haven't terrored either. Miraidon, Fairy. Okay, so maybe they are targeting down the Iron Hands then. Maybe they're just dazzling. Helping Hand Dazzle. Yeah. Well, Iron Hands very much goes down. We can now Terra Ghost. I know that we're not hitting the Frigoroth. So we Terra Ghost, we Astral Barrage. As long as it's a 2-shot, which I hope it would be, we can protect to stall out the tail and go for another. But then, do they have foul play? Oh, even if it's Psychic Noise, it's probably too much damage. Right, we gotta go for it though. Encore, is that useful here? No. Right, let's try this. 1-2 now, Jack. Keep your head in the game. You're doing great. We have Focus Sash on our Calyrex. Can Calyrex turn this around? How much damage are we going to do to the Miraidon? Wow. Wow. 1 HP though. I mean, this Frigoroth can go for anything. We'll protect. As in, any move from the Frigoroth can knock us out. In which case... So where did it... I mean, the crit on the Weezing didn't help. Also... Oh. Yeah, that's good. That's a good play from them. Yeah, so now in Trick Room they are faster than us. They've reversed the speed orders. Well, GG. Oh, and they did have foul play anyway. The crit on the Weezing was unfortunate, but was it crucial? I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember earlier. I'm trying to remember a turn or two before that to see if we could have been in a better position sooner. So we heavy slammed into Frigoroth. The electric seed boost was huge for them as well. We aerial ace to KO the Ogerpon. Aerial ace, of course, was good as well because Armatel blocks priority moves. We could have switched in the Weezing though. I think maybe Iron Hands wasn't the call in this game. If we'd gone with chien-pao Dragonite Chien-pao should have been brought for sure. To get rid of the terrain. Chien-pao Dragonite. The thing is, if they led Whimsicott and Miraidon, we don't have Focus Sash on Chien-pao. So yeah, it's tough. I need a lead that really has them on the back foot there, and it's hard to find it, I think. But still, I'm very pleased with how I played that one, and that's going to be our last battle tonight, everybody. So great. Well, I am very impressed by this team. Let's just look at our final stats for these battles. Update our ranking. Okay, so we nearly made it to Ultra Ball. Would have been lovely if we'd been able to. But there we go, 6 wins, 2 losses. I will take that. I will take that. As I said, I wasn't fully feeling the battling tonight, so the fact that Kyle's team paid such dividends for us was a lovely surprise, and it just goes to show how strong it is too. And congratulations again to Kyle on their fantastic EUIC run with such a unique team. So the rental code is in the description below, as well as Kyle's X. Thanks so much to Kyle for making the team publicly available. 12th place at EUIC, an incredible achievement, so I hope Kyle's feeling very proud of themselves. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Once more, please do like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. Always does go such a long way. Nearly 800 subscribers. Please do help me along towards that. If you saw my compilation of terrible jokes from EUIC, hope you enjoyed that too. And my Mega Meganium sketch too, that's on the channel. It seems like those are really picking up momentum in views, so that's very exciting to see, and hope you are as much of a fan of a bad joke as I am. And by bad joke, of course, I mean kind of dad joke, that level of humour, you know. Tune in tomorrow, 5:45, for some shiny hunting. Pokemon Silver, Totodile. Those of you who are big Gen 2 fans like I am, enjoy that. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Overnight tonight, the next episode on my podcast, Chazingdra Chat, is going to drop, featuring Droomish, Pokemon content creators, sort of taking a philosophical look at the Pokemon games. Characters in them, their motivations, etc. It's going to drop overnight tonight on audio apps and 3 PM UK time tomorrow on YouTube. Had a really fascinating time with Droomish, so enjoy listening to that. Got all my socials linked below. Chazingdra, Blue Sky, X, Instagram, TikTok. Do have a follow along on there. It would be a pleasure to see you in my Discord community as well. Link below. Chazingdra Chocolate Factory. Come and join the merry folk. We're a friendly bunch in there. Looking forward to welcoming you. If you're a fan of everything that the Pokemon video games have to offer, then this is the channel for you. I also vlog events that I cast. I'm going to be working on my EUIC video. Hope you're looking forward to that. Hopefully starting tomorrow, I hope to make some real good progress. So I was vlogging, but it's also going to be a deep dive into what went into the casting and some of the games that were cast and that sort of thing. So a unique perspective, I hope. The kind of video I haven't seen other channels do. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you once it's done. And I'll get it out as quickly as I possibly can. As I say, comedy skits, as well as podcasts, as well as the streams, as well as other vlogs of the events that I cast, and far more kinds of videos in the pipeline. We're approaching the 50th episode of Chazingdra Chats 2, the 1-year anniversary of the channel. So much exciting stuff to come, and channel memberships are coming soon. So, pleasure to see you here. I hope to see you for plenty more streams and plenty more of the content. All that being said, everybody, thanks so much for joining once more. I'm Charlie Merriman. I'm merry by name. I'm merry by nature. And I'm a caster for the Pokemon Video Game Championship Series. And I hope you enjoy the content that I create as well. See you tomorrow for another very merry stream. Thank you again to Kyle for making this team publicly available. Once more, please do like and subscribe. Let me just catch up on these messages. I guess the Graph might not have had any attacking moves, Jack. Yeah, you've got to play to your outs, but alas. Day 2, that's true, Jack. 6 wins, 2 losses, yep. Day 2 in our best of 1 closed team sheet tournament that we're kind of rocking here. Thank you very much, Luthorion. Always a pleasure to have you in the stream, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a relaxing rest of your evening. Rani, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you're enjoying your spring break. I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's Shiny Hunting stream. Everybody, once more, please do have a very merry rest of your day.